There was a meeting of two sides looking to revive their fortunes this January as Brest played host to Nice. Brest have held their own against the bigger sides this season, beating Lille and Monaco and taking a point off Lyon, but we're looking for a first win in 4 games. Nice ended 2020 with just a solitary win in 7 matches, a sequence that cost Patrick Vieira his job. They included William Saliba in the lineup just 48 hours after the teenager returned to France on loan from Arsenal for the rest of the season. Romain Favre's trusty left foot has caused plenty of problems for opponents this term, and it was the midfielder who forced Walter Benitez into a good save for the first genuine opportunity at Stade Francis Le Bleu. It wasn't long before Favre was again in the thick of the action, as his effort this time was palmed out by Benitez, only so far as Steve MOUNIE, who was on hand to sweep in the rebound. The Benin international claiming his 5th goal of the season as Brest continued their strong home form. There's a chance for Nice down at the other end through Amine GOUIRI. Gautier LARSONNEUR though in the right place to deal with it. And Jordan Lotomba and gift wrapped a second for Brest with an ill-advised back pass. Still left Franck HONORAT with quite a bit to do, but he held his nerve to round Benitez and slot into the unguarded net. HONORAT matching MOUNIE with what was also his 5th goal this term. With Brest cruising at 2-0 up, LARSONNEUR nearly scored one of the most bizarre own goals after hitting the panic button under pressure from a pair of Nice attackers. Somehow the ball stayed out after striking both bar and post before a rather sheepish looking LARSONNEUR was able to eventually smother it. More frustrating first half for Nice, and one that didn't yield too many clear-cut chances. They would have a few more opportunities in the second 45 minutes, although nothing that's really troubled the opposing goalkeeper. Morgan Schneiderlin's effort lacked any power to trouble LARSONNEUR. It was then decisive as he stuck out a boot to prevent GOUIRI getting on the end of what looked like a mishit shot. And even when GOUIRI did properly get him behind the defence, he couldn't apply the finish required as LARSONNEUR stood tall to keep the clean sheet intact. Brest claiming a 2-0 victory and 6th win in their past 8 at home. The absence of Dante continues to take its toll for Nice. They've won just once since his long-term injury.